Earth Spirit, so we're probably going to see him go for a Vessel, which is going to be very, very important in this game. Other than that, I guess maybe an Eye of Scotty would be really cool. To have just, you need something to deal with all of this healing, and I don't know if a Vessel alone is going to be good enough. We're seeing a lot of, even Undyings actually go for the Holy Locket just for a little bit of extra healing. Might end up making a difference here, as we will load into game number 2 here between Team Star and Adroit Esports. Adroit currently up 1-0, having just a really clean game number 1.
That was genius.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, really, really good game number 1. So I think they're going to be looking for a repeat performance.
What?
Team Star, though, I think they're on some better heroes. I really like DDZ on the Earth Spirit. Actually has almost the exact same items equipped as I do, which is crazy. We're brothers in arms, DDZ. But we got a lot of comfort picks as well. Bloodseeker for Candy Loon. The Jakiro, of course, which we've seen is going to be extremely effective here on the position 5 role. And I really like to see Yamate on the repick. I feel like I've really only ever seen him on Tiny, or at least that's what his Tiny stands out to me.
He plays Earth Spirit a ton.
Yeah.
We've seen like
But now
4
it's
Earth Spirit
DDZ.
games. On Yamate, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. I'm really excited to see him on the Rubik. It's another mechanical hero.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yamate, you know, he used to play mid, right? So he's a really highly mechanical player.
That'll do it. Undying, rotating around, finds DDZ, the mid laner, who's gone for the Boulder Smash in level 1. We've got plenty of slows here, but not an actual stun. 3 versus
a lot of damage,
3.
though, if you contest this.
Yeah, but you don't really want to give too many stacks here. Well, now you do, actually. Decay on cooldown for a long time. Big stun there. Like, lots of slows. My goodness, Mozoon just melting here, though. Needs to back off. Boomy's got another Decay, but it does not have the movement speed to actually catch him. And it's going to be Adroit. I believe 2 runes. Actually, not 3 runes for Adroit. They're going to be, of course, with the Alchemist, very keen to pick up as many as they can. With that Greevil's Greed level 1. It's not really a fun lane here for the Chen, unfortunately. He's going to be bullied quite a bit, and you know, there's the thing that all safe laners hate, especially from MCY. He's like, no, don't take that from me. That's gold. That's my money. He's not going to have a choice, though. Bot lane, Mozoon already getting bullied here quite a bit. Shakiro has a pretty decent strength gain, but a pretty bad starting. Actually, he's just a tanky boy in general, relatively speaking. So the decays do end up hurting him here a little bit, because that's what allows him to usually trade a bit more. You can see Boomy just trying to get him as far away as possible. 620 HP. Leaves him in a bit of a precarious situation. The mid lane, the 2 brothers reunited. Our Spirit versus Mac. CML will kill the courier, but 4-2-0 compared to 6-1. You do farm pretty nicely with Boulder Smash, though, especially because it does damage here to Mac, even with a move slow. It is magic damage as well. But you can dodge a lot of Earth Spirit's abilities with with Dissemblate, or just with the Astral Steps. It's down bottom. Mozoon, he's going to be okay. Just continuing to get harassed, but now they've forced out Mozoon quite nicely, which means Boomy's done well. He's still got 2, actually, 2 enchanted mangoes to consume, to continue just being very, very annoying. 560 max HP for the PA is a little bit dangerous. Other than that, everyone's just kind of farming.
There's like a 1k lead already for Adroit, so we're actually doing pretty decent in the lane. I'm actually surprised how much Lance is struggling this lane, especially with the Jakiro, but Nico is literally just running him down constantly. They're chasing after him again.
Another decay. Good.
The constant decay, harassment, and Nico also went for overwhelming odds super early this game, just to make sure that
400.
you continue putting pressure. Mozo might die. He's so close to creeps, and Lance's like, okay, I don't want to be next to creeps, so the overwhelming odds kills me. It's tough. Honestly, a PA shouldn't be struggling this much. So in the top lane, Bloodseeker's doing a similar number on the Alchemist.
Yeah, he is. He's still got decent stacks in the Greevil's Greed, right? That's the most important thing. Is yes, you want to make sure you're killing him, as they actually will get Mozoon died, and pretty far for that one. You definitely want to keep him from just getting CS as much as possible. As it's really what the hero's all about, to be honest. That and physical damage. It's probably going to be the Battle Fury build for MCY. Tends to be the favorite build. I think the build-up's really nice. I saw quite a lengthy discussion on the subreddit with a lot of good points. Really good for the mana regeneration. That's how they nerfed Alchemist not too long ago. Well, a long time ago, actually. It's been a long time since we've had a Dota patch, to be honest.
Yeah, it's true. But the meta's still changing. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, it shows how versatile Dota is as a game. Always balanced. Imagine if this was another MOBA. Oh my god.
Well, I think this was meant to be the TI patch, right? So
Yeah.
we'll see where they go. Because usually,
What do you
Valve-
think they make a better patch around TI? They're like, all right, this patch has to last for a while.
Yep, pretty much. Because
Yeah, it wouldn't be crazy.
then the Dota team has to produce TI, you know.
Yeah. The janitor is running all over the place, starting to make TI.
Janitor's like, Slacks, get on stage. We need you. Put on the freaking dress.
And then they call him by the intercom, janitor. There's a spill on aisle 4. Quick, it's like, oh, I hate running TI and having to clean spills from these stupid kids.
Also, there's a Rubik bug.
He's like, oh, I have to clean this too.
Rolling.
So difficult.
Nice
Anyway.
bottle pick up there. Mac dropping the remnant to make sure that DDZ's roll is going to be canceled there. Level 3 boulder smash, but nice job by Mac there. Just popping the resonant pulse. Physical damage though, so still does quite a number. Magic damage rather on the boulder smash, but it's actually a TP out from DDZ. Sure, that's not too bad because you can always roll back quite efficiently. But he's going to lose out on maybe one full wave, get some tower damage onto his tier 1. So he's not going to be super pleased. Also not super pleased right now is going to be Lance. Really, their mid laner as well as their off laner, or the mid laner and safe laner, having a fantastic time. 17 and 2 here compared to the 27 and 6. So out CS by 10 already here. As we're about to hit the 5-minute bounty rune mark. Candy Loon, though, having a fantastic game for Team Star. Already queuing up the Veil of Discord.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yep.
attack.
I think Bloodseeker's a really good lane. You can actually rush Veil as opposed to upgrading your boots. You keep the coffee boots, instead you go for the Veil of Discord as soon as possible. That's your biggest power split. And then you go for Facebook maybe a little bit after so you can harass the Alk. The problem is that even if you do well in the lane against an Alk, you know, it's an Alk, right? Like, he just recovers. The big challenge is not beating him in lane. The big challenge is hunting him afterwards, where he goes and becomes a jungle man. Oh, careful, MCY. I don't think he can TP to this. I think he's gonna die. Oh no, Candy Loon lacks the damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, mid lane, it's just a Chen rotating. It's really not that scary. He'll be fine.
But DDZ is struggling though. He's actually quite below his brother, and he's just a Chen, but he brings a creep with him. Come, creep. We'll do so many things in this world together.
You know, that's curious that Chen can hold that thought. Wow. I'm just protecting the bounty, or protecting the power rune as Mozon continuing to get ran down. Has Ice Path. Might die for this as they commit to Tombstone here, just denying the rune here. Big play. I think he will end up dying for this. Rolling boulder on in. And there's going to be the magnetize onto 2. The double silence. We don't have mana for another boulder smash, or we do actually connecting to 2. Magnetize is going to refresh, but it's not going to be a kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's no good here for Team Star. The offlane is the saving grace here. But even Lance is still continuing to get bullied. He's being even out CS by 2 full waves here by Nico.
Yeah, I mean, Ian MCY is actually beating him in terms of net worth. Sorry, in terms of last hits. And imagine that compared to the worth, right?
Yeah.
Where you actually have the Grievous Greed to go. Sorry, the network. And
The network. Yes, thank you.
Alchemist
Yamate.
network is really good.
Okay, this is a good kill onto Alk, though. He's going to try and outlast or outsurvive this using the ultimate, but the Ice Path is actually, of all things, going to be the thing to end his life. Booming nearby. Only hits 1 there with the decay.
Yeah, not
sure.
great. I mean, I get, yeah, this is important, right? But you can't just kill the Alk. I mean, this is the first step. You now have to take towers as well. Actually playing this game really well, though, against an Alk. Like, this is exactly what you should be doing, right? You kill his lane, you run him out of the lane first, and you go and run him out of his jungle, and you take towers so you can actually offensively ward the jungle as well. And this is pretty much Candy Loon doing this, right? With a little help from the supports. But DDZ hopefully can help this effort as well soon. The anti-alchemist effort.
Yeah, it's important to get kills on him early because it resets. It doesn't fully reset, but it does really knock down those Google Greed stacks, which is the bread and butter on how this hero farms. Bracer first, and then into the Broadsword, and it will be that Battle Fury already queued up for our Elk. Should be pretty fast for him. I think usually it's like 11, 10 minutes for him as they are fighting. Oh, Ice Path is not going to catch Mac, surprisingly. Parallax messing with my vision. Mozoon very dead here. Candy Loon being slowed down as well due to the zombies. Can't even turn and
nice
fight.
purge
Wow,
creep
the
there.
soul rip.
The purge creep there from the Seder Banisher was super important, actually, because it slowed them down to a halt for a second, so even when he dealt the extra damage, he didn't get the thirst bonus. Very well timed there by CML. I mean, he one of his favorite heroes is the champ, right, so it makes sense here. He got the perfect creep for that situation. I like it. Smart, honestly, and you are now giving Alchemist space just by doing this. Yamate wants to steal some of the stacks, but MCY has such a ridiculous amount of stacks right now, and it even includes the Dark Troll Summoner, which means skeletons!
Yeah, DDZ at least gets a kill onto one of the supports. And like you said, these skeletons, he's of course going to keep alive the Dark Troll Summoner alive as long as possible, because it's now going to be able to raise another small army of the dead. As he's going to be the last one out. Yamate just soaking experience, though, as the Rolling Boulder in will catch him. DDZ, Magnetize again, trying to man-fight this will be MCY. Rotations out from Mac, though. Good Magnetize here, refreshing onto Yamate as well. And so I don't think the tier 2 tower, he's going to be totally fine, though. DDZ is going to really try here. The boulder kick is unfortunately going to miss. Probably wouldn't have killed him either way, but is a moral loss there. Or loss of morale, I should say. Matt continuing to try and fight this, but I don't really know if he actually can. He was at least able to pick up the kill onto Mozoon. Gonna harass his brother as DDZ will kick him back up the cliff. Bottom lane, though, the duel is going to result in a victory as Boomy, with only actually 4 strength stolen, is going to find that kill with the soul rip.
And now you find the tower down bottom together with this. Not bad for Adroit, as this tower will slowly and steadily fall. And you can also take over the enemy jungle if they happen to deny Alk's farm. Jesus. But Alk is actually going for a Battle Fury build this game, so it's going to be a super farmed Alk trying to completely out-farm the PA this game. I mean, Alk Battle Fury farms ridiculously fast, right? We've seen it once before in this tournament.
Yamate, why? Why deny it? You could have picked it up at least. Picks up Mac, and then instead of picking up the bounty room, just denies it right in his face. He's dead either way, and now Mac actually silenced up. Stunned, will end up dropping. Will he dissemblate? No, certainly not. 4 stick charges is not going to be enough, right? Candy Loon chasing him down. Another Blood Right, the dagger, he's dead.
If you weren't up against a Bloodseeker, I'd be like, maybe, right? But a Bloodseeker sees you, dude. There's no juking against a Bloodseeker. This mouth smells you through anything. You know, he's like someone that has a gamer boyfriend after 4 days of Dota. That Ode voice spirit.
Ode gamer.
Ode gamer. Yeah, MCY has finished his Battle Fury, which is ridiculous, actually. 11-minute Battle Fury. I mean, I guess for an Alchemist, not that ridiculous.
It's an Alch, right? Yeah, so it's a 2-minute advantage over a good timing for a naked Battle Fury. It's significant. It really is, but, you know, it's Alk, so to be expected there as Lance getting caught by the 8th Element. We do have a Tombstone down, a fight breaking out mid. Beautiful Ice Path catching 2 heroes here. It's going to allow them to focus onto this Tombstone, and now Adroit will go ahead and back off, dissuaded by their lack of zombies. This is fine, just butting heads. No ultis really committed there for Team Star, however, means that they can now actually continue to fight and butt heads some more if they really want to. Especially finding kills onto MCY here would be ideal now that he's maxed the Gruvel's Greed, and his net worth is going to really start exploding from here, as if it wasn't already.
7k lead now. Not bad. Honestly, this lead is partially on the Alk, but also kind of reflected on Void Spirit and Legion Commander, so they're winning almost every lane.
Yeah.
Usually 7k lead doesn't matter as much early because Alk, but in this case, yeah, all your carries, all your cores are farming quite decently. They're creating a fair amount of space. DDZ, yeah, I was about to duel.
Yeah, looking for a rune. I think they should maybe focus on a kill. The problem is Adroit are playing this really nicely. All 4 together except for the Alchemist. They all have TPs at the ready in case they do try and kill this Alch. It's really nicely done, to be honest. Because it's like, my suggestion is, oh, maybe just try and get a kill, you know, a little bit of a nicer one with Rupture, and then you kick them around, you know, you get some damage after that. But not when all 4 of them are together. It's so difficult. Even then, you have the Hand of God heal. How are you going to expect to get a kick onto Mac? Boomy is incredibly tanky, of course. So he presses R and he gets, what, like 1,000 HP or something?
Now, though, they do find CML. I don't think CML dying is that big a deal, but they do kill Zoo in the process, which sucks, because now he's going to have to spend 50 minutes recollecting.
Yep.
All my specimens, you know, all taken away.
This was one of the only collections of a hill troll summoner I could ever find.
Dark Troll Summoner. Why do you have to be a hill?
Well, I don't know. I thought it was the hill troll summoner, wasn't
No,
it?
Hill Troll is
I'm
the small
confusing.
camp.
I'm confusing the two. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the small camp. Don't be troll racist, dude. Like they're not all the troll races are the same.
You know the troll warlord ulti, the troll warlord lore is my favorite lore in Dota 2.
What is
So
the lore?
funny. Basically, he's just an angry gamer that well, he's not a gamer, but he's an angry man who's been, you know, pushed out from the troll society that lives in his mother's basement.
Really?
That's literally the lore. It's so great, Boomy. Popping the ultimate here. They have plenty of lockdown. I did hear the rupture. It's going to be onto MCY. Candulin will eat an unstable concoction as Boomy's so tanky with Blade Mail already. And 19 one charge. Good luck killing him. BDZ at least trying to go for one with the Hand of God and the rupture timing out. That's going to give the duel onto Candulin. Big magnetize onto 4 heroes, but unfortunately Fire and Ice will split the 2. And they're not going to get any kills out of this.
They ruptured MCY there, right? If
Yes,
I'm
they did.
mistaken.
Mhm.
Yeah, so rupturing an Hulk with Chemical Rage, especially level 1 rupture, is not the best idea. It's not going to do anything good, as we saw there. Even with a Voltage Smash, they didn't deal that much damage. Mozum will die as an extra here,
Yeah.
and they proceed to push your mid tower.
Well,
You're being alked right now.
The Boulder Smash was late as well, unfortunately.
Yes.
The
Oh,
rupture
really? It
had
wasn't during the rupture?
The rupture had expired already. Yeah, you said the rupture was early, maybe. I say the Boulder Smash was late. Potato, you know. Either way, it's not the damage they need for the Alchemist, right?
No. I mean, even with it, I'm just telling you, the Rupture level 1 is just not that good against an Alchemist.
Oh,
He heals
Mr.
way too
Stomps?
much. Yeah, Mr. Stomps together with the Aether Remnant. Can they continue this? Yes.
Oh, wow.
A lot of magical damage. They burst out lands. Pretty easy. DDZ comes in,
Oh,
but
no, he-
they just sidestep his rolling boulder. However, now they can actually go in,
Big
and they stop
silence?
Nico. Perhaps there's the duel available for Nico if he wants to fight this, but they have dropped the Macro Fire here. They're fighting near the Tombstone. They hear this Tombstone. They don't heal it in time. Looking for a dual target. They go for the Earth
Great
Spirit.
ice
A
bath.
bit difficult though, but Nico gets healed by a Sword Blast second, so at least doesn't give out free damage. However, he will still fall. And Mac joins in again to continue this fight, but Mac realizes this might be a mistake. Alchemist is nowhere to be seen.
He was here for the bounty.
This really long fight will end up with a dead Undying and a dead Legion Commander. Mac might also be in trouble. He still contains the Yule
MCY?
Scepter. Finally, MCY is joining. Nice little unstable concoction, securing the kill on Yamate. DDZ now in trouble as well. Yule Scepter to set up this Aether Remnant. And this might be enough. No, he rolling boulders himself to safety.
Great ice path.
And the fight will finally end.
I feel like I said
Yeah,
great
Muslim's
ice
great.
path like 4 times in that fight, but they were all
Muslim's
great.
amazing.
They're all really good ice paths, and I think they get they get a better trade. Sucks to lose the PA, unfortunately, but they're at least able to convert that into a kill on the offlaner. No dual victory, a kill onto the Undying, which in its own is quite the feat. And yeah, but nicely done. But Mac, of course, is just going to have the upper hand here. He's got a good timing on the Yule Scepter, as well as having maxed both the Dissemblate as well as the Resonant Pulse. So his damage throughput in there is insane. They nearly kill him once, but I don't know what he probably just sipped on his bottle 3 times. Even gets a refill mid-fight, snagging the bounty. Yeah, a good fight from Adroit. And again, they extend their net worth lead to 10K. Sure, it looks like 7 of that is on MCY. But, you know, it's Alchemist things. Next going for the stats and into the BKB after this.
It's pretty... It's looking dire for a start. And they want it to look radiant, right? It's not looking very good because the Alch at this point is farming out of control. The PA is really late on our Battle Fury. And also because PA went for Battle Fury. I don't know, like, you're trying to outfarm an Alch?
I guess
you're not even gonna keep up
I
with
guess you're just hoping to outscale him, and I guess right now,
Yeah, and late.
if I can do some conjecture here, Lance is maybe thinking, well, we already kind of lost the early game. There's no point in me trying to build one meager item like a Desolator to man-fight him, because I'll just get my butt kicked, because he's at least 2 items ahead of me. So I'll just go for the scaling build and pray to God that the rest of my team can carry me until that 40-minute mark. Then I'll have more items than Alec. I don't know. It's an idea. Because I think team man fighting and manning up rather, or just, you know, trying to face them in combat right now is not going to do too well against the Alchemist, as he's being recalled into battle right now.
Yeah, they're called into battle, ready to fight with Chemical Rage. And at least this tower should fall. I mean, I don't know. But Jakiro might be able to defend this. They have pretty nice defense, to be honest. They can elongate the game with Jakiro and Bloodseeker a fair amount, but it's an Alchemist, though, so...
Yeah. That's the problem, right? So now we're going to see Lance rotate away. He's really close here to the Battle Fury. His courier will be scouted, however, so they're going to know about that. as the scan is going to let him know nobody's really looking to defend this. They're all in the tier 2s, as Mac just hunting for anyone else. Alk already with the BKB delivered, and that's the tier 1 tower down. Can they just death ball from here, Avo? They do have a Chen.
I think they might be able to. I mean, Alk has been stealing enemy stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's stopping you from death ball, honestly? You have with the BKB, even if they go on your Alk, it seems impossible. And they still have 2 cores that, again, are more farmed than even your PA, who's still struggling to get Battle Fury. She finally got it. Very late timing, 18 minutes in.
It is
especially
not
for
amazing.
a PA.
Yeah, it is not
it's
amazing.
not a good timing. And even this game, I would argue that Desolator might be better, to be honest, if you want to fight him.
I don't know. I feel like it's once you lose the early game, I feel like you kind of have to go to the RTs who's still farming, you know, and try and at least just play for something.
Maybe.
Because your team fight, I would normally agree with you if they had, like, you know, maybe I like this nice ice path actually scouting the D ward as well. But maybe, oh, they smoke right behind though. They're just going for this one. Okay. They have the tombstone into the pit to zone them out, however. Team Star, they're maybe feeling like it's getting desperate here.
Oh, there's a Macropire.
That'll slow it down.
That helps.
But also helps
as well. Press the attack. They try to go for the Jakiro. The stop, by the way, stopped them completely from initiating. Allowed the Aegis to go. The duel for the Jakiro. They want to stop this Ice Path thing from being strong, but Mozum for now survives, and they actually managed to combination pretty well. But the Hand of God allows Mac to survive. Now DDZ is in a pickle as 3 men are chasing after him. Lance is fighting against poor Mac, but Mac survives, catching Lance towards the end. And now as Lance was in trouble, he's forced to Phantom Strike away. But MCY charging a stun, looking for Yamate. Yamate seems like the simplest kill. MCY will try to kill him, but it's going to be difficult with a Blood Rite slowing them out. Ooh. Instead, Mac has to go in and finish off Yamate. Mac himself in a pickle. Astral Step in a second, about to use it. Instead, stuns the Bloodseeker. They don't have a duel, so Candyloon can continue to fight. And there goes Jump Lance, but MCY stunning him a second time, making sure he doesn't kill the supports. Instead, going for Mac. Lance consistently getting the chaotic team fight and beautiful ice pass, stopping any initiation from Adroit. Even the duel here, stopped by the Yule Center from Candyloon. Nico is unable to catch up Candyloon or Lance, and with the last Phantom Strike, Lance almost dies to the overwhelming odds. Instead, Adroit will settle for the tower or maybe even leaving as they're done with this coronation. What is Boomy doing?
Yeah, he was hoping to, he was reaching a bit for that kill for sure. Gives up a tombstone for free, or rather lets the spell go for free, as well as sacrifices himself for a very long extended fight. Somehow Team Star don't absolutely get crushed. There's a buyback from our Jakiro, which was absolutely crucial. That thought MCY and Candyloon are going to scout each other, but I guess Candyloon, is he? Okay, Yules, so that's right. Yules is the build now in the Bloodseeker. Okay. That's a good fight. I mean, my goodness. Again, I found myself saying, wow, what an amazing ice path. 3 or 4 in that fight, close to 6 times. They did a great job of giving Lance targets to blink strike in and out of the fight, and this could be another kill onto Mac. Rolling Boulder in, and we need a crit, so we did get 1 out from Lance, with the dead body being kicked with no respect by his brother DDZ. Alright, so that's 2 kills onto Mac. That's the way to get back into the game, and now all of a sudden, Lance more farmed than at least the enemy offlaner. And this farm should continue to accelerate as we still have the Battle Fury here.
I don't know. I mean, these team fights don't seem to be going completely the way of Adroit. Star is doing an incredible job of actually surviving these team fights, not going to lie. But even then, though, like, the Alk is still farming like crazy, and PA doesn't seem to be recovering at all. You know, she still only has Battle Fury. Now getting closer to the Desolator, but Alk is just finishing up Abyssal. Like, not even Basher. He straight up goes for Abyssal.
Yeah, I mean, with this neutral cap RNG, how could you not? I think there was like the summoner camp, the skeleton boys. He has even good luck here within the mud golems. He's having a great time farming the jungle like crazy. 261 last hit. So only 2-1-4. Like, I mean, 16 kills for his team. He's only been involved in 6 of those, but still, he's doing just so well for himself. Yamate, they're going to try and jump him here. Mozen. Okay, they stack the stuns there. That might be time to back off. Stolen Tombstone dropped as well, as Boomy is going to kill the imposter among them. Although, Boomy in trouble. Great blade now, though. That means Lance cannot fight him, as they're going to try and finish off both Tombstones at the same time. Boomy, though, can heal his, while the Rubik cannot, is now joining the fight. That is going to be MCY. Tombstone will live longer. It's going to be Rubik's, but wow. Is that already? Yep, that's Abyssal. Run.
That's Abyssal?
Run.
And Mac has double damage. Set up for the Rubik. Go for Lance as well. Rubik's dead.
Oh,
MCY looking for the Abyssal,
Ooh.
but it's not enough range, unfortunately, so he can't jump on the PA. He did just smack Jakiro 3 times and he died, so he deals a ridiculous amount of damage this game.
Yeah. I mean, that's stats and just, you know, the plus damage, right? He's got both of them now, 23 minutes. I mean, my goodness, he's with more than double the net worth here of Mac, who's not having too bad of a game either, to be honest. 7-3 and 7, that's very respectable. Let me go all vision here.
Take the
DDZ,
tower.
he's hoping for the BKB, but that's not going to help him against MCY now. Candy Loon going for the
He
Aghanim
does not
Scepter.
care.
Okay.
That blood right at this point is just a suggestion for MCY. It's like, you may move away from the blood right, but you can also just...
Yeah. Plus, PA like doesn't have any easy targets to go on. CML might be this quote-unquote easiest, but even so, he's got Hand of God. He's got a mechanism. Like, how? Boomy is just way too darn tanky, especially when he ults, especially with the Blade Mail.
Yeah.
That's the real problem. Lance jumps in and then immediately goes, no thank. That thing is a big old green, angry, dead cactus. I don't want to hit that.
Wait, the Undying?
Yeah.
Cactus?
Because he's
What about-
spiky. And he's
How
green.
is he spiky?
Well,
Oh,
with
right, 'cause
Blade
he does
Mail.
it to 2 horns, I guess.
And Blade Mail?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Okay,
attack.
I see the joke.
Yeah.
I see where you were coming
See, it's more funny. It's okay, Alvaro. It's more funny when I have to explain it, right?
from. I'm sorry. I'm not from a place where they eat cacti, so I'm not really familiar with them.
DDC.
Trouble, silenced. Okay, that's a good start, actually. Nico might still duel him. Where's MCY, though? MCY's farming bottom. Come on, dude.
Oh, TP's.
There we go. He's been recalled.
recalled.
MCY's ready. He's cosplaying Spectre
Great
this
ice
game.
path. Holy moly.
It's a really good ice path
And the
with the
Macropire.
Magnetize to boot, but MCY does finish off Yamate at least. He's going for both supports, but CML dies in the backlines as Mac is trying to create some space here. Bloodseeker fighting Boomy to the death, realizing it's an Undying. He can't die. It's literally in the name, Candy Loon.
Yeah, that, and unfortunately, like, the Bloodseeker normally is able to move in and out of these fights very quickly. They dispatch of 2 of the healers, but guess what? There's still 2 people that heal that are left, even when you kill 2. Like, where's the Thirst movement speed? Like, it's so difficult.
Yeah. They have a lot of sustain. It's a ridiculous amount of sustain. And I like how they're playing with the Chen and the Alk as well. Like, Alk just farms. Chen recalls him. It's like, time to fight, big dumb ogre, and then he just smacks everything.
Yep. Isn't the Alchemist the guy on top?
Yeah, that guy on top is the Alchemist, and he has this guy controlled in the bottom.
That's like Ratatouille.
Yes. I missed the part in the movie where he's like, hey, you know what would be really great? If you took steroids. But,
Well,
you know.
well, what they do, I mean, they do end up actually kidnapping the health inspector, as you recall, so it's not too far off from being...
Yeah, but not by giving him drugs so he would be stronger. right?
Well, they do strong-arm him anyway.
You're a great chef and all, but you would be much better at grating cheese if you took this cocktail of drugs.
Come on, Remy.
Do you want
that
square.
Do you want that Michelin star or not?
They do say that the cooking business is a rough one these days.
Yeah, it really is, dude. It's so cutthroat. You know, there's so many rats trying to control all the kitchens here.
You have to import the true French rats, because the American rats just won't do it.
Oh, that's
You
the
gotta
problem,
keep
you
the
know.
French ones.
They're always like, tell the union boss, I'm done.
Anyway, BKB is almost completed on Nico, which is going to
Meanwhile,
help him a lot
the
of these
French
fights.
rats, they're bringing out the mini guillotines with the kitchen knives.
Yeah, of course, because it's time for Revolution again. But
Alright,
this
I'm done.
game for now, with the Alchemist getting his next item being MKB, now he's finally ready to fight against the PA. Is he? I mean, he's 26k. Like, it's ridiculous how much farm this Alchemist has. He actually has a 1,000 GPM per minute.
What if
Sorry,
Lance
of course,
went for the?
GPM. Yeah, sorry.
What if Lance went for the Aghanim Scepter instead? Right? We saw that work for Boom Esports versus TMC.
I like that idea, to be honest with you. I don't think
Yeah.
you can keep man fighting this Alk. There's no way you're beating him right now.
I feel like it's a bit too late, though. I mean, I think you have to go directly into that after Battle Fury. The BKB is just important to have, so you don't immediately die. But they have a duel, so it's like, what do you do? Looking for a kill onto Nico. Great. Oh, the Ice Path didn't connect. Excuse me?
Wow.
The duel coming off. Oh, no. Can they even get the kill? No. Nico ends up with 40 duel damage. Now, they do have good Thirst movement speed, but the bash from Candy Loon or onto Candy Loon. It's not even the Abyssal Blade either. Where are you going? He doesn't even need to use it, Mozoon. Getting controlled by Mac, and that's 3 dead
There's
before
only
you
so
can
much
even say
Jakiro can do.
Ratatouille.
There's only so much this hero can do. Like, he's honestly been a god this whole game, but you are a slow lumbering dragon. They're gonna catch up to you if their teammates do not pick up the slack. And against an Alchemist, it's kind of impossible to do this.
I actually
what
can't
did he
believe.
steal?
I can't believe that he didn't hit him there with.
Yeah, that was
the ice
weird
path.
because it seemed like he telekinesed him right to the ice path. Right?
Yeah, really
You know,
unfortunate.
it is global warming. Ice is melting soon.
That's such a shame, huh?
Yeah, it sucks. All right, I'm gonna take the tier 3 tower now, and I think Chemical Rage is up in 10 seconds. Yeah, so it's fine. I mean, not like you need it, right?
I don't. 9-second BKB as well for MCY. Again, 4 ways to heal this guy. So he's probably just, again, the death ball, I think.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, they still have BKB on the Alk, which is 9 seconds.
Oh, he's just out healing
he has
Macropire.
Full freedom.
Alright, there we
Macropire is
go.
really good, though,
Vessel.
pushing out the creep wave, but it's level 1.
Wow.
Oh, no, Jakiro. Not the MVP? Oh, they go for the DT. That's fine.
Go for
Jakiro,
Ice Path?
another godlike Ice Path that might actually save his mid.
Sadly
It doesn't even
not.
save him from giving dual damage to the Legion Commander.
I mean, LC's only won 3, maybe 4 duels this game. I mean,
Not that it matters. You have a beastly
yeah,
Alk, which you have to deal
you're
with
here
first.
to purge the Alk of the Spirit Vessel. That's just his job.
Yep. That's what we're seeing constantly. Alk doesn't even really care about the... Well, he just stands there and hopes the press attack saves him.
Rupture?
They ruptured Mac, but I think most of them might die. Yeah, the mark from the Astral Step killed him there.
I mean, what's the ideal spell? Oh no, the clumsiness just a second late as well, unfortunately. What's the best spell to steal here?
Oh,
Maybe.
Chen will just recall the Void Spirit.
Yeah.
What's the best spell to steal here? Maybe Rolling Odds, just so you can continue to be pushing. Not gonna lie, honestly, like, you don't have many options, unfortunately.
I was gonna say time dilation, so that they can try and go back to the draft and address this alchemist a bit better.
You mean Time Walk? Because Time Dilation just slows down time, dude.
That's what I mean. If you slow it down enough, I think you go backwards when you think about it.
Sure. Yeah, that's physically sound. That makes sense. Yeah, of course. So I face this void as Hammerhead Shark Eyes, right? Because you can see in front of you can see the future and
You can see the future and the past.
but never the present. That's why he keeps missing my Chronos.
We have so much vision here. Oh no. The last will stop me on Mate is going to die. Silence will catch one. But yeah,
Yes,
he
he also-
doesn't care. Mac, DDZ doesn't have the Boulder Smash either. Trying to man fight, does have the BKB active. But Nico's like, yeah, you want to fight, buddy? Nice Ice Path again, connecting
Another
onto 2 heroes. But it's not going to save DDZ. It'll prevent the dual damage at the very least. But DDZ now dead for 50 seconds. Next up is Candy Loon. Again, it's like they've been fighting for this long and everyone is still full HP. He has no movement speed. GG, well played, will be dropped. And a 2-0, our only one on the day here. 3 draws for Adroit. End up bringing just the business here to Team Star.
Alright, well, I think this match has 6 winners. Adroit and Jakiro, right? And everyone else lost. I think it's fair to say. Honestly, you just got Alchemist. I don't think you should go back. I think that teams always go back to the matches and figure out what went wrong. In this